Headlines exploded one morning with the dramatic claim that Fox News' own White House correspondent, Peter Doocy, was stepping away from his high-profile beat to care for a wife stricken by a secret, devastating illness. Social feeds lit up with prayer emojis and shocked expletives. "I can't believe Hillary Vaughn has cancer. Peter Doocy quits." Yet amid the outrage and sympathetic tears, not one credible source confirmed the story. In the era of clickbait and viral conjecture, it seemed the rumor mill was running on overdrive, fueling a sensational narrative that bore little resemblance to the real lives at its center. Whispers began innocuously on obscure blogs, spread to Twitter threads, and blossomed into full-blown news items on gossip sites. Some posts insisted Hillary Vaughn, Peter's on-air partner in life and law, was battling an unnamed but aggressive disease. One site even claimed she underwent major surgery in April 2022. Others contradicted this entirely, declaring her perfectly healthy and mocking the cancer story as a cruel hoax. The web of confusion grew more tangled when certain outlets misnamed her Amanda, Helen, or Rachel, as though the truth had become an afterthought. With no official statement to clarify the chaos, the public was left to choose its favorite flavor of speculation, while prayers and conspiracy theories swirled in equal measure. Yet long before these rumors took flight, Peter and Hillary had carefully crafted a life far from the intruding glare of tabloid scrutiny. They first crossed paths in the Fox News corridors, Peter, fresh out of Villanova University and poised for political reporting, and Hillary, a Fox Business desk newcomer in 2016. Their courtship unfolded quietly between press briefings and deadline-driven newsrooms. It wasn't until 2020 that they surprised colleagues with the announcement of their engagement. 1 year later, they married in April at a secluded South Carolina resort, Monte Ng Palmetto Bluff, exchanging vows before just 18 of their closest family and friends. Photos of Peter in a navy blue tuxedo and Hillary in a long-sleeved floral gown cutting cake were met with genuine delight, but offered scant personal details for an audience desperate for intimate drama. The couple's joy only multiplied when they welcomed their first child. In September 2022, during a live Fox and Friends segment celebrating a cookbook by Peter's parents, Steve and Kathy Doocy, Hillary casually revealed she was eating for two. A sonogram image flashed on screen, and viewers cheered as daughter Bridget Blake arrived on February 1st, 2023. Her little sister, or was it brother? Rumors questioned. But 2 years later, on April 16, 2025, the public learned they had a second child exactly on their wedding anniversary. Son George Jack burst into the world mere hours after Hillary wrapped a live Capitol Hill report on tax policy. Far from sidelined by illness, she had balanced breaking news and imminent motherhood with grace that left audiences in awe. Despite this evidence of a thriving family and blossoming careers, the rumor engines roared on. By mid-2025, dozens of articles asserted that Peter was bidding farewell to Fox News. Viewers lamented the loss of his tough questions and viral exchanges with White House press secretaries. They mourned the presumed fight ahead with a terminally ill wife. Yet, like so many facets of the story, these claims were misdirected. No departure was planned. Instead, his father, Steve Doocy, the familiar face of Fox and Friends mornings, was the one saying goodbye to daily studio life. His tearful announcement in May 2025 about stepping back from the New York couch and transitioning to a traveling co-host schedule was the real career shift that got conflated with Peter's name. The truth about the family's brush with tragedy had nothing to do with Hillary's health and everything to do with Peter's mother, Kathy Doocy. In 2015, during a routine eye exam, an otherwise overlooked freckle on her retina led to a referral and a devastating diagnosis: ocular melanoma, a rare but aggressive eye cancer. Kathy and Steve braved blizzard-ridden roads to reach the world-class care of Wills Eye Hospital in Philadelphia. There, she underwent proton beam radiation therapy, enduring sleepless nights in a hotel room while her 3 children slept steps away. Faced with the fear that the cancer might spread to her liver or lungs, Kathy channeled her love into jotting down cherished family recipes, a simple act that later blossomed into a best-selling cookbook series. Kathy's journey did not end in despair. By 2018, she was declared cancer-free, a testament to her fortitude and to cutting-edge treatment. The cookbook she and Steve co-authored not only captured the warmth of family gatherings, but also funded ocular cancer research, giving hope to others facing the same diagnosis. In an astonishing real-life ripple effect, a Wisconsin pastor credited her public story, aired on Fox and Friends, with saving his friend's sight. The woman considering eye removal opted instead for radiation upon learning of Kathy's successful outcome. 5 years on, Kathy continues to overcome the aftereffects of her treatment, her survival story eclipsing the false narrative once foisted onto her daughter-in-law. While the rumor mill hijacked the Doocy's personal narrative, the family continued to navigate public life with characteristic resilience. Steve's shift to a multi-state co-host role allowed him to report from underrepresented corners of the country, from the Carolinas to the Florida Keys, while finally enjoying breakfast at home with grandchildren. Meanwhile, Peter's career climbed to new heights. In June 2024, he earned a promotion to senior White House correspondent, earning plaudits for his tenacious questioning of administrations on both sides of the aisle. Early in 2025, he added another accolade, co-hosting the network's new program, The Sunday Briefing. Rather than walking away, he gained fresh platforms for his trademark persistence. Amid all these revelations, social media remained a cacophony of reaction. Strangers sent prayers to a woman they believed was gravely ill. Critics decried fake news and Democrat lies, convinced they had unmasked a scandal. A handful of voices urged skepticism, but their cautionary notes were drowned by the cacophony of outrage. In this digital arena, the fastest and loudest claims nearly always trump nuance, leaving the truth to sift through layers of misquotes and misdirection. What many overlooked was that the Doocy's very success in keeping private matters private created fertile soil for rampant speculation. Their prominence as national journalists only stoked curiosity, while their discretion deprived rumormongers of any authoritative narrative to rebut falsehoods. In the vacuum of verifiable facts, imagination ran wild, conflating a mother's real cancer fight with an invented crisis for a daughter-in-law. It blended Steve's true farewell to a grueling morning routine with a fictitious abdication by Peter. The result was a heady brew of misinformation that felt urgent, emotional, and, for a time, unquestionable. Yet the reality is far more straightforward and inspiring. Hillary Vaughn remains a vibrant force on air, delivering complex political stories even as she raises 2 young children. Peter Doocy's microphone continues to hover inches from the White House podium, his sharp inquiries shaping public discourse. Kathy Doocy stands as a survivor and advocate, her cookbook sales fueling research that helps other ocular melanoma patients. Steve Doocy, though no longer in the studio every morning, travels the country to share stories that might otherwise go untold. In the end, the Doocy family's true narrative is one of steadfast love, quiet perseverance, and professional achievement, far removed from the sensational headlines and anxious conjecture that grabbed attention but obscured reality. Their story reminds us that behind every viral claim and every viral post, real people live authentic lives that deserve compassion and precise understanding. Before sharing the next headline that tugs at your heartstrings or stokes your anger, take a moment to ask, where's the source? Has anyone in the story spoken for themselves? Because in our rush to react, we may miss the chance to honor the genuine resilience that stands at the story's core.